Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your August 2016 General Tarot Card Read. Dee here along with my dear friend Miss Lucy.
Hello.
First off, we'd like to say thank you so much for all of your support that you guys have given us, for your likes, for your subscriptions, for your just general comments and the different things that we've gotten from you from your emails. We really appreciate all of the support you've given us. That being said, we hope that we are supporting you in turn. Lucy and I do a little bit different than most people on YouTube. We do 3 different reads. Again, remember that these are general reads. If they do not resonate with you, please look at your rising, sun, moon, rising, your sun, and your moon sign, because sometimes because they're general. But Lucy does a read, I do a read, we do a combined read together, and then we pull some oracle cards that kind of support the read. And for you guys, we pulled 2 for the month. We also use cards that we pulled from the beginning of the year for you for the month, and we're going to start with Lucy.
And my pull-in from the yearly review and review from the month is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is usually about, because swords are about thought processes, usually about internal conflict within yourself. So the message here is to take off the blindfold, engage in your life, in this aspect of your life, so that you can move forward. Okay?
I'm just going to hold it.
Yeah, because the first pull-in card, the first card I have for you read this month is also the Two of Swords. So if you didn't get the message the first time, here it is again. Take off the blindfold and engage in your life. This is a conflict that you can deal with, but you have been hiding it away. Why? I do not know. It's your intellect and your intuition. Sit down, make a list, whatever you have to do, and follow it. One or the other, either your intuition or your intellect. Which reaches you the most, which resonates with you the most. Okay? Engage your life. Move forward. Choose a path and follow it. Okay? So that you are present. You are in the here and the now. Next is the Page of Cups. Pages are all about young energy. Cups are all about emotion. So this is either a message about an emotional situation, an artistic project, creative, or romance, you know. This is young energy, like I said, so you have the skill set, you have the knowledge, you just haven't gone out and done it yet, whatever that is. Or perhaps you have, and perhaps this is an old situation with totally new feelings all around it. You felt this way before, but not quite this intensely. So emotions, remember, they do surprise us all the time. So the message here is consider advice if it's needed, okay? If it's offered, and go forward. The next is strength. Now, strength is all about your raw power, your internal raw power. It's about your baser instincts. It's full of energy, full of vitality. It's about your willpower, facing problems. The message here is walk with your inner strength. Walk with a sense of purpose. As you can see, her head is high. She is moving forward. She is facing her future, not dwelling in the past. And the caution here is don't let your baser instincts control you. Also, but don't deny the power that you have within inside you. Control is what is paramount here. To walk with the confidence, to walk with the courage that you need to control your baser instincts. And then we have the sun. The sun shines over all endeavors. The sun indicates abundance and achievement and success and productivity. All good things, all good things. And it also indicates that you are at ease in your world. You have found peace and contentment. Life is good. However, if you are seeking a change, if change is needed and you feel this need within you, the sun shines on that also. So go forward. If you feel in need of change, make those change. The sun will shine on your endeavors in that part of your life also. And happiness can be yours if it already is. So, and the caution here is don't fight the ease that you're feeling now. Enjoy it. Next is the Ten of Wands. Now the Ten of Wands is actually the end of the cycle. As you can see, the sun is rising here. This gentleman or person is overburdened, but the end is in sight. So push forward. The message here is to push forward with this and go to the end. Reach your goal, reach your destination. The caution here is not to stop too soon, because you do see the end is coming in. That is a relief. And the tendency is to just stop and take, well, don't stop and take that breath. Move forward, continue until you have reached your goal.
A little bit of a major month.
Yeah, it is kind of, sort of. Yeah, but again,
too.
double whammy here. Do something.
Mm-hmm.
Do something.
Choose.
Choose.
Yeah, choose. Move forward.
Choose. Energy awaits. Energy. All energy.
And good
The end of the
things.
month is, of course, there's still a little bit, but it's also the end of a cycle. Could be feeling a little bit overburdened there, but
It's a positive
yes,
thing,
it's a
though.
positive thing too.
Moving forward.
You're at the end. The goal is right around the corner.
All right. So for my read for the month, I pulled the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is somebody who is dynamic. She's strong-willed. She's honest. She's very articulate. She cuts through the garbage with her sword of truth, with honesty. So I really feel that for you guys, Aquarius, for this month is you need to embody the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is already part of your suit because it's an air sign and you guys being air signs. So embody this persona for you for this month, because I think it's going to help you get through a lot of stuff. Just be honest and be articulate and be caring, but yet be firm.
Here, lay that right over here.
Yeah, on top of, there you go, right on top of that. That's true. We'll use that later. The next card I pulled is the Five of Pentacles at the beginning of the month. Now this talks about kind of concerns, whether it be for spiritual poverty or sometimes it's about physical. And I really feel for this month for you guys, there's a few of you that have a lot of physical concerns on your mind. You're worried about your body. You're worried about stuff that's going on for you. Some of you may be facing a physical challenge, whether it be with sickness or something's not going right with your body. And I really feel that you need to seek some help. And if you see this person standing in front of a church or in front of this ornate window with their resources. So for some of you that are feeling that maybe something's not right, go ahead and go seek some medical advice. Go ahead and take that opportunity to go ahead and find out what's going on with your body, because there's something where you're not feeling all the way right. The next card I pulled is the World. Now the World is the end of the major arcana. It's the culmination of everything. It's the whole experience that you've been through in your life, and it's an integration of all of these experiences, all of these different personas in the major arcana. And for you guys, this month is going to be a lot of that. You're going to have a lot of integration of the different strengths and the different positivity and the spiritual aspects of all of this for you this month. And it's going to be a very fulfilling experience for you. Even though you may have some questions about your physical stuff that's going on physically with you, you're still going to have that feeling of complete wholeness and wellness within you too. So enjoy that, because it's nice to have. And with that ending and that culmination is there's a new beginning. Now I'm going to do this a little different because I was told to. I've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Now, the thing about the Hierophant and the High Priestess, these are both very spiritual cards. Very, you're dealing with the male aspect and the feminine aspect. You're dealing with the logical, almost, it's not, authority type of a thing that comes with the Hierophant. Whereas the High Priestess, you're dealing with the feminine side, more the intuition, more that. And I think that for some of you, you're going to be really looking at your spirituality this month. There's going to be an awakening in you with your spiritual aspects. And for some of you, it's going to be through your religious beliefs, and for some of you, it's going to be into your intuition and your abilities that you have. It's just going to be a huge awakening for you, because for me to get these like this, that's usually what it indicates. And he's looking more toward the religion aspect, and she's looking more toward the feminine and that whole
Earth Mother thing.
yeah, the earthy, more that. So for those of you that are seeking, don't be afraid to look at your religious institution. Don't be afraid to talk to God about this. Don't be afraid to start seeking out guidance in your life, because it's all about building for you. I think that you had that push from the world and all these things integrating in your life, and things are going pretty well, but now you need to start working on your spiritual side. You've had concerns about your body. Now we need to start working on this too. And then on a side note, the high priestess also talks about in it, when I look at the cards and do this, for her, she is told a lot of secrets. She knows a lot of things that a lot of people wouldn't know, but she's quiet about it. She doesn't betray those secrets. She doesn't shout them out in the streets. So you need to do that this month. There's going to be people coming to you. They're going to have secrets that they need to tell. Go ahead and be open to receiving those, and keep them quiet. You're being entrusted with this, and there's a reason for it. The last card I drew is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is about taking the time to hone your skills. If you see her here, she's made all these beautiful ornate embroidery pieces that she's got hanging from the window. She's got one on the floor she's working on, and it's in the process of being put together, and the one in her lap. And it's about being diligent and honing your craft and getting yourself to where you're feeling you've become the mastery of your talents. And for some of you, you've kind of kept your talents under a bushel. You need to not do that. You need to go ahead and pull it out, start working on it. And whether it's something that you may think, oh, my talent's not that important. Maybe it's crocheting or cross stitching. In fact, I see that a lot with this one. Or it might be doing something that you may not think is important, but it really is important. It brings you joy. It's a way for you to express your creativity. So don't diminish what you're able to do.
It lightens your heart.
Right. Go ahead and do that, because you need that for you. So don't be afraid to do that this month. Hone your skills, get to know, and don't be afraid to just really bring out your talent for yourself. So, yeah. Now we're going to go into the combined read. Now this combined read has a whole different flavor to it, and in fact the oracle cards kind of go with it. Whereas it didn't go with your read or my read.
No.
But this read, combined read, it definitely goes with it. And because both of your oracle cards kind of have a caution to them that there's some exciting stuff going on, but there's also some things that are going to be happening.
Mm-hmm.
So when you bring these two cards together, which is the Two of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's almost like you do. She's right. You need to rip off that and quit being so internal. You need to make a decision, and you need to cut through the crap. Be like the Queen of Swords. Be strong-willed. Don't let people push you around. Listen to yourself. Use that time that you've got yourself bandaged up to where you don't see anything else to listen to your intuition, but take it off and move forward like the Queen of Swords that you are. Now, this is a feminine, yes, but it can be done as a male too. So please do not think that this is just
that women are the only one that binds themselves up with their internal thought processes.
Right.
Not so. Not so. We are all human beings.
And the thing about the Queen of Swords in the suit, as opposed to the King of Swords, the King of Swords more battle ready. She is not. She goes at it more at a kind of a subtle approach, but yet she is not afraid to be logical and cut through, things in the lies and stuff. She's just very strong-willed on her own, whereas she's not as battle ready as what the King of Swords is. So keep that in mind. Be articulate, be dynamic, be strong-willed, be honest, but move forward in your life. It's almost like there's some of you that are ignoring what's going on with your body. You're ignoring it. You got your eyes covered. You're like, oh yeah, no, this is okay. In fact, both Lucy and I are in the medical profession, and we have a tendency to do that. And I really feel that there might be somebody watching that this is in the medical profession, and you've been ignoring what's going on with your body.
As I was doing this read, I was thinking, Okay, so you can't ignore your way out of it.
No, no. There's something going on and you need to seek medical help.
Yeah.
This is not something that you can ignore and poo-poo it away. It's time for you to take off the binders and go ahead and go seek help, because you need to do that. Just like this person standing there asking for help, you need to do it also. Don't be afraid. Yes, it's something you're going to have to deal with, but I don't think it's as bad as what you make it out to be. But it's still something that needs to be taken care of. Okay?
Or don't let it get to the point where it's as bad as you
Right.
think it is.
Because it's so easy to do. And I keep getting, like, it's a screening test. They need to go do the screening test. Yeah, you need to go do your screening test, because there's something that's going to come up. And you kind of know it was going, in fact, I get gastrointestinal. It's it's your stomach stuff and your intestines. So you need to go do that. And you know who I'm talking to. We'll leave it at that. The Page of Cups, along with the World, is kind of interesting, because the Page of Cups is that new experiences, those new emotions, but yet I really feel that for some of you, these new emotions,
than you've ever felt before.
Yeah.
That's the best way I see it. It's knowledge and skills without experience. Yes, when you're dealing with the Page of Cups, it's young energy, but young energy can fill a 55-year-old person or a 60-year-old person with. They've experienced their life. They think they felt everything they're ever going to feel, and wham, there it is. Hits you right in the face.
That being said, there is somebody that's got a younger person, and this person is a water sign. They are Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and that's in your life, and it's bringing about all these new emotions for you that you never thought you would feel. And again, it does not have to be male or female. I think that's just this energy. In fact, they might even be a little bit younger than you, or you might feel that they act younger than you, but it's actually going to be a good thing. It's going to kind of draw you out, Aquarius, to where you're able to do that. And in the long run, it's going to bring you the world. Yeah. It's going to bring you about things that you've wanted and hoped for a long time.
Okay. Those simple pleasures.
Yeah,
that can mean the world to some people. That they do, and they can.
When you put strength and the Hierophant together, this is knowing who you are and able to harness those desires and those different things and move forward and walk in your life. Yeah. And then you've got the learning institution and the whole religious aspect too. And I think that for some of you,
total integration is what I see here.
Yeah.
Actually, really, I do.
Yeah.
I see it integrating
of your religious beliefs, and yet and knowing who you are. Yes, you're being told stuff with the religious beliefs, but the thing is that it comes down to us ultimately having relationships with God and knowing who we are and being able
walking
to
our own path.
Right, because my path's different than Lucy's. Lucy's path is different than yours. This is not a cookie cutter thing.
No.
So don't be afraid to walk forward into who you are, and yet hold on to the beliefs that you have and that have served you, because you need that structure sometimes. And you need that. Don't be afraid to go to the church for that too, or whatever church it is that you go to. Don't be afraid to seek that higher guidance. When I saw this, Lucy, I saw the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon. It's almost like a complete thing. And there is somebody out there that is really starting to feel opened up. And it's a positive thing. It's
shines over your endeavors.
Yeah. So if this is something you're watching here and you're like, oh, maybe this is something I need to be doing too, go for it. You've got positive signs here showing that it's going to be a good thing for you. And again, I keep getting the secrets. There's secrets that are being told, and you need to be careful with them. You need to not gossip. You need to do that.
They're learning secrets.
Yeah. Yeah. But this is good. This is a very positive thing. In fact, you've been kind of looking for a sign as to whether or not this is something you should be doing, because it's new to you. Don't be afraid. It's okay. There's I know we get told different things and by different people, and people think some people are woo-woo and out there, but I think this is going to be a really good thing for you, and it's a good spiritual awakening for you. When I see this, I see that somebody is feeling really overburdened by their creative process, and it's almost like they're not able to take that time to really enjoy what they do and the honing of the talents and the crafts, because you're just feeling overwhelmed and overburdened. But you need to find that simple joy again and that simple pleasure, because this is just a feeling. It doesn't stay for very long. You're at the end of that. And it's time for you to go ahead and move forward and start working on your craft and the things that you do. And this is probably a work or
This is a good
creative
learning
process.
experience too. Perhaps you should learn from this not to take on so much.
Yeah. Not to take on so much. That's good. That's what it is. Thank you.
Overburden yourself.
And take the time to have that time to do something creative and something that you enjoy and something that brings you pleasure. Even if it means making a baby blanket for a family, or go ahead and do it. It's going to do that. Don't take on too much. That's good, Lucy. See? All right. Now, the raven, which is very interesting, the raven is not your Native American sign that falls with Aquarius. It's usually the otter, but the raven is also dealing with spiritual awakening. And I really feel that for some of you, it may feel like darkness for you and that something's looming on the horizon, but I also think that it's because it's making you aware that there's a spiritual awakening going on. And it's so funny because the raven and crows are one of my spirit animals that I see all the time. In fact, it happens many times where we go out and all of a sudden they're cawing everywhere. But I think that for some of you, you might start seeing a lot of ravens. In fact, maybe I'll put a link to spirit animal for them on there, and that way they can see it. But I think it's just kind of a warning that there's some stuff going on, but that you're going to be spiritually awakened. And then this card kind of does that. This is Dragon's Lair, and Lucy's going to read about it.
It says, you are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours. Be there, but there is greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are awaiting to be discovered.
Mm-hmm. And it's so funny, you've got the ultimate courage card with strength, and then you've got just all the different stuff coming up. So choose. Yeah, don't be afraid. It's okay. Take off the blinders and don't be so much into yourself. Move forward with grace. Well, Aquarius, this has been a very interesting read, and we hope that you've enjoyed it too. Thank you for taking the time to watch us. If you like us, go ahead and subscribe. We do these once a month, and hopefully someday when Lucy and I aren't so busy, we'll probably do a little bit more. Right now, that's not in the cards.
No, it's
but we're working on it, and we just want you to know how much we appreciate you. So have a wonderful month, Aquarius, and we'll be talking to you soon. Walk in peace, light, and love.
Goodbye.